What's up, guys? Devin the Dude 34T. Welcome to Felon with Firearms. Just got off work, but I made it my business to get this video out for you guys. I posted on my Instagram and on my Facebook that it was coming, that I found some information for you guys with federal offenses, felons, because there's been, the topic that guys on a federal level aren't able to have their gun rights restored. And, I mentioned that my charges worse on a state level, but I've done my due diligence. And again, I told you I found some information for you guys. So here I'm going to be showing you guys where I found, different codes, different laws and resources for you guys with federal convictions that you can have your gun rights restored. And I'm going to give you the information on the process of how to restore. Granted, I know a few people who have restored their gun rights on a federal level. Unfortunately, I'm unable to contact them or get in touch with them so that I can basically interview them for you guys. But I have found some information for you, so hopefully this suffices. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad for you guys and you can make out what's on here. But here it is, a 50-state comparison, loss and restoration of civil rights. And if you can see here, it says Section 1 provides a chart concerning voting, jury service, public office, as well as firearms under a state level. Section 2 provides a chart concerning firearms under a federal law. Again, it says, note, this first chart covers firearm disabilities under state law. A second chart below covers firearm disabilities under a federal law. And the listing has all states. So here it says firearm rights. The second chart illustrates the complex relationship between state and federal laws relating to the loss and restoration of firearm rights after conviction. I'm not going to read all of that for you guys. I will put the link below in the video so that you guys would know where I'm getting this information from. Just want to point out the bullets. I wanted to see, here it is. Federal firearm disabilities are removed for those with state convictions by various state law restoration mechanisms, and for those with federal convictions by a presidential pardon. So my guys, with federal convictions, you must receive a presidential pardon. And they have case studies in here. Once you do your research, you will see that there are guys who have restored their gun rights on the state level that had federal convictions, and they were charged because they did not get the presidential pardon along with the process. They just did the state restoration process. But again, you guys have to do the state process, the petition process that I provide, as well as you have to submit for a presidential pardon. And I will be showing you guys the information on how to apply for your presidential pardon, as well as the as well as who to contact, and the link will be provided as well for the presidential pardon. So I'm gonna stick with the state of Virginia because that's where I'm from. See, loss and restoration of state firearm privileges. And then here's the code: federal firearm relief under code 18 USC 921A20. That's for federal. And again, this is, you see the state. Let me go down to Virginia. That was the state of Alabama, but as you can see here, federally it says federal disability relieved only by pardon. So let me go down here to the state of Virginia, and what's so beautiful about these this restoration project page is it provides the codes for the charges so that you can do your own due diligence, do your own research. Okay, state of Virginia. So it says, this is the state level again, guys. It says firearm rights lost upon conviction of felony or adjudicated delinquent based on certain serious offenses restored by pardon or by court in other rights if other rights previously restored. So on a state level, you can do a pardon or by courts, which is the petition process, if your other rights are restored and they have the codes for such. But then if you go over here to the federal section, pardon or restoration of rights. So again, you have to take the necessary steps to restore your rights on the state level. But once you have the disposition from the state level, you would file for your presidential pardon. So for my guys and I'm gonna keep it on this this section here, but I'm gonna scroll up to the top so that you can see that it's for federal. See, there it is right there. Federal firearms relief and the code that is under. So for my guys with those federal offenses, it can be done. Don't listen to the naysayers. Do your due diligence, do your research, and find everything that you need. So now I'm gonna go to the steps of how to file for your presidential pardon, as well as the requirements in order to file your presidential pardon. So here we are at justice.gov/pardon information and instructions. So here you see, the first step, submitting the petition to the Office of the Pardon of Attorney. All petitions, except petitions relating to military offenses, should be emailed to the Office of Pardon of Attorney at the email address is there. And it said, while emails allows transmission to be accepted and processed more quickly and allow us to correspond with you more easily, we accept mailed in materials to the U.S. Department of Justice, Office of Pardon Attorney. So they give you the address here, and it tells you the completed pardon petition must be entirely legible. Therefore, please type and print in ink. The form must be completed fully and accurately and notarized. You have to get this document notarized. This petition must be notarized for you to submit it. And it said you may attach to the petition additional pages and documents that amplify or clarify your answer to any question. So that's where you will attach your petition and information from the state level. That's where you will attach this document if you're mailing it in. And say federal convictions. Under the Constitution, only federal criminal convictions, such as those adjudicated by the United States District Courts, may be pardoned by the President. So federal convictions may be pardoned by the President. The President pardon power extends to convictions adjudicated in the Superior Court of District of Columbia Military Court material proceedings. However, the President cannot pardon state criminal offenses. Accordingly, if you are seeking clemency for a state criminal conviction, you should not complete and submit this petition. Instead, you should contact the governor or appropriate authorities of the state where you reside or where the conviction occurred. So, again, for clarification, state level felons, you petition just the jurisdiction in which you reside. But federal convictions, you must petition that jurisdiction, get your results, as well as ask for a presidential pardon. Now, don't get it confused. If you are denied on a state level, that's fine. You still would take that same petition and send it to the Office of Pardon Attorney. So here are the requirements. 5-year waiting period required. Your reason for seeking. For those with multiple federal convictions, let's see what this say. If you have more than one federal conviction, the most recent conviction should be in response to question 2 of the petition and the form completed as the convictions. For all other federal convictions, including convictions by military courts, the information requested in question 2 through 6 of this petition should be provided on the attachment. Okay, so I'm not going to go through all of this, but I will provide the link below. Here it is. Have character references, at least 3 character affidavits must accompany your petition. They go through everything that's going to be required for your presidential pardon. But again, I will be providing the information and I will be providing the link to this page so that you guys can go straight to it and start your process. So again, for the naysayers saying that federal felons can't have their gun rights restored, here it is, man. Here's the proof. It can be done. So get on it, guys. Get them gun rights restored. Petition. Don't give up. And until next time, peace, love, and light.